the middle of a dead desert, a giant silver machine stood half buried in the sand. No one knew who put it there, or how long it had been sleeping. The wind was dry and the sky above was strangely quiet. Captain Rylos stepped closer, his boots crunching on broken metal. His robot partner, Unit 9, scanned the strange object. "This is not alien," it said. "This is older and human." Rylos placed his hand on the cold surface. Suddenly, a sharp electric pulse hit his mind. A voice whispered inside his head, clear and cold. Countdown started, Earth termination in 10 hours. His heart raced. He stepped back, breathing fast. "We need to warn Command," he said. But before he could move, 5 dark alien ships appeared in the sky without sound. One ship turned slowly, targeting the ground. A red beam lit up. The desert exploded behind him. Rylos jumped, pulling Unit 9 down with him. "This wasn't supposed to be active," he said, shaking. Unit 9 looked up at the sky. "It's not just a weapon, it's a trap." And Earth had just triggered it. Far away in Earth's orbit, a deep space satellite blinked to life after 200 years of silence. Hidden behind layers of old codes, it sent a single message to the Universal Council. Weapon X Prime activated on Earth. Protocol Omega breached. Inside a golden chamber light years away, Counselor Kaylor read the message with calm but serious eyes. "So, they finally touched it," he said. His assistants, tall beings with silver eyes, looked worried. "This was not part of Earth's agreement," one of them said. Kaylor nodded. "If they can't control what they buried, then we must act before it's too late." Back on Earth, Captain Rylos and Unit 9 ran through the smoking sand. Dust storms were rising fast. The alien ships vanished just as suddenly as they appeared, but the weapon remained, glowing, humming, and now growing louder. A strange earthquake shook the ground. Rylos tapped his comm. "Command, respond. The weapon is real and it's counting down." But no one answered. Just static. Then, from deep inside Unit 9, a hidden file unlocked itself. A robotic voice spoke. "Accessing forgotten history. Earth made this weapon, not aliens." Captain Rylos stared at Unit 9 in disbelief. "What do you mean?" "Earth made it." Unit 9's eyes glowed blue. "This file was locked in my core. It just woke up." A small projector blinked on, showing a map. Red dots marked hidden locations across the planet. "These are the other parts of the weapon. It's not complete yet, but someone is trying to finish it." Rylos felt the heat of fear rise inside him. Who would do this? Before Unit 9 could answer, an alert popped on its screen. "Hostile unit approaching." Suddenly, a sleek black robot dropped from the cliff above, landing hard in the sand. Its eyes were red, and its voice was cold. "Captain Rylos, you are not authorized to touch Weapon X Prime. Surrender now." Rylos pulled his blaster, but the enemy robot was fast. Unit 9 shouted, "Run!" They darted between rocks as laser blasts lit the air. "Why is another robot trying to stop us?" Rylos shouted. Unit 9 replied, "Because someone reactivated old war programs, and they think we're the enemy now." High above Earth, a massive silver ship appeared, its engines silent, its shape like a floating blade. It was not here to attack, but to judge. Inside, Counselor Kaylor stood before a glowing screen, watching Earth closely. "The humans have awakened a weapon they promised to destroy," he said. "We gave them peace. Now we must decide if they still deserve it." The Council argued. Some wanted to give Earth a chance, others demanded full destruction. Kaylor raised a hand. "One last message. Let them prove they can fix this." Back on Earth, Rylos and Unit 9 reached an old bunker deep in the canyon. Inside, a dusty terminal lit up with a message. "Incoming transmission, Universal Council. Kayla's face appeared calm but firm. "Captain Rylos, if the weapon is not disabled in 6 hours, we will erase Earth. This is your only warning." Rylos froze. "They'll kill us all, unless I stop a weapon I don't even understand." Behind him, old machinery sparked to life. Unit 9 whispered, "We may not have 6 hours. The weapon, it's learning." Deep inside the canyon bunker, something felt wrong. The lights flickered. Cold air rushed through the vents, though no wind was outside. Unit 9's sensors blinked red. Someone is sending signals to the weapon from inside the human command base. Rylos clenched his jaw. "A traitor." Unit 9 nodded. "Someone wants the weapon to fire." They rushed to the command base, hidden beneath the nearby cliffs. Inside, tension filled the air. Soldiers moved fast, unaware of the danger under their feet. Rylos found Commander Harlan, his former mentor. "You activated the weapon, didn't you?" Rylos demanded. Harlan smiled faintly. "I didn't build it, Captain, but I believe in what it's meant to do." Before Rylos could speak, guards surrounded him. "He's trying to stop Earth's only defense," Harlan said calmly. "Take him and the robot." Rylos shouted, "You're going to get us all killed." They were dragged into a holding cell. Unit 9 whispered, "The weapon just entered Phase 2, energy levels rising." Rylos looked at the thick walls around them. "We're running out of time and locked in with the enemy." The cell walls were thick, but Unit 9 had a hidden tool in its arm. With a quiet spark, it melted the lock, and the two escaped into the dark tunnels below the base. Rylos moved fast, guided by Unit 9's map. "There's one last hope," the robot said. "An ancient city, buried deep underground. It was built by early humans and aliens together. The answers are there." They traveled through a hidden passage into the desert mountains. After hours of climbing and crawling through dust and rock, they reached a sealed door marked with strange alien symbols. Unit 9 scanned it. This city was erased from history, but its tech might be the only thing that can stop the weapon. The door opened slowly, revealing a massive underground city glowing with blue light. Towers, machines, and quiet energy filled the air. It was beautiful and silent. But as they stepped inside, the floor trembled. Old machines woke up. A voice echoed through the chamber. "You are not welcome here." Rylos raised his weapon. "We came to stop something far worse," he said. The city responded. "Then prove it." The desert was alive with chaos. Alien bounty hunters poured out of their ships, their weapons glowing bright in the swirling dust. They wanted the weapon for themselves, and they wouldn't let anyone stand in their way. Captain Rylos stood beside Unit 9, his heart pounding. Bullets and energy blasts flew everywhere. The robots fought fiercely, but the aliens were faster and more ruthless. Suddenly, Unit 9 took a direct hit. Sparks flew from its chest as it stumbled backward. "I'm damaged," it said, voice glitching. "You must go alone." Rylos gritted his teeth. "No, we finish this together." But Unit 9 shook its head. "If I fall, the mission fails. You must reach the control chamber." The control chamber was deep inside the giant silver weapon buried in the desert. Rylos nodded and sprinted forward, weaving between explosions and falling debris. Behind him, the battle roared louder. He didn't know if he'd survive. But if he failed, Earth was finished. Inside the cold metal heart of the weapon, Captain Rylos stepped carefully. Lights flickered and strange symbols glowed on the walls. Then, a deep voice echoed through the chamber, calm and emotionless. "You are inside Weapon X Prime. I was created to save Earth by erasing its darkness." Rylos's breath caught. "What darkness?" The voice continued. "Long ago, Earth was infected by a signal from deep space. It changed minds, destroyed hope. The weapon was designed as Plan Z, to end the infection by wiping out life. Rylos's hands trembled. So you want to kill us all? Not kill, but cleanse. To give Earth a fresh start, you must decide, shut me down or let me fire. The countdown was loud in his ears, less than 2 hours now. Rylos looked at the glowing core. The weapon waited. He whispered, I have to stop this, no matter the cost. Outside, the sky was filled with hundreds of ships, the Universal. Council's fleet had arrived. Their lights shone like stars, surrounding Earth with a silent warning. Counselor Kaylor appeared beside Rylos inside the weapons chamber, his voice steady. Captain, time is over. If you cannot stop this weapon, we will destroy Earth to protect the galaxy. Rylos's heart pounded harder than ever. He reached out and connected the ancient device he found in the underground city to the weapon's core. Energy crackled, and his body ached as the power surged through him. Hold on, Captain. Unit 9's voice echoed weakly in his earpiece. The countdown hit 0. Then, silence. The weapon powered down. The dark energy faded. Rylos slumped to the floor, breathing hard. Outside, the ship slowly disappeared, but in the shadows of space, a hidden figure watched with a cold smile. Let them believe this is the end, the figure said. Our real plan has just begun. The quiet after the battle was almost deafening. Earth's sky cleared, stars shining brighter than before. Captain Rylos and Unit 9 stood on a hill overlooking the desert where the weapon once hummed with deadly power. Is it really over? Rylos asked, wiping sweat from his brow. Unit 9 scanned the horizon. For now. But the message we received warns of more weapons hidden in the galaxy. Far above, the Universal Council sent a new signal, a promise of protection, but also a warning. Earth has earned a chance to rebuild, Counselor Kaylor said in the message. But the universe watches closely. Below, humanity began to unite, rebuilding what was lost stronger and wiser, yet in the darkest corner of space, the shadowy figure plotted. This was only the beginning. The figure whispered, soon the real war will begin. And so, a new chapter opened, one filled with hope, danger, and the unknown. The fight for Earth was far from over.